Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Ketel Marte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Walter Chen is in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No one out with a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Got him. Charlie Blackmon steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Lowry near the bag at third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Steve Pearce. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion.
Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to first. Fernandez scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jose Iglesias comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Iwakuma peers in. Here he comes on 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Just foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Center fielder.
Striding into the box, Adam Eaton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Shot back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Marcell Ozuna takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Now in the box, Josh Fernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Blackman will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Wilson Ramos.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Number 65 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound.
Second baseman, number 65.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he drops it. James McCann settles into the box for his first chance. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A runner at second. Nobody out. And low. It's a ball and a strike. High in the air into shallow left center. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Steven Souza steps into the box.
The right fielder, number 20.
From the stretch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Aoki will get it in quickly here, and that's going to be good enough to hold the runner at third base. Cesar Hernandez comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Ketel Marte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Walter Chen is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Eaton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Charlie Blackman gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the run is in to score from second, and a relay to the plate. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate. Into the box, Steve Pearce. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. To his left, Fernandez. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Justin Bohr strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Into the seats, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Starlin Castro stands in for the first time.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Blackman going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Nori Aoki gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Souza is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Number 65 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Leading off for the Mariners, second baseman.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter,
James McCann is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Eaton going back. Still going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Settling in now, Steven Souza. He reached on a single in his first try. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In the air now, out to right field. Aoki is under it, and that retires the side. Jed Lowry digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Iwakuma steps into the wind. First pitch on the way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. And there's the first out here in the Texas third. Jose Iglesias will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
As bad as he looked on that breaking ball, his first at-bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Souza in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Adam Eaton is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Chen giving chase. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Marcell Ozuna steps up to the plate looking for a little revenge after getting hit with a pitch his first time up.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it, and the inning is over. Cesar Hernandez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on them.
Cody Anderson is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Digging in, Ketel Marte will swing it from the left side right here. Lays off 1-0. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. 2-0. Three and 0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Walter Chen will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Josh Fernandez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
No strike.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Digging in now, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Iwakuma comes set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Justin Bohr in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Starlin Castro is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. First and second now, 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Noriaoki is into the box for his second appearance, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he takes ball 1. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Chen has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Now batting,
Jed Lowry in now. Popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 7-2 game. Jose Iglesias gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Charlie Blackmon heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Steve Pearce strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
The batter,
Kyle Seager will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
Oh, and a big swing there by Seager as he gets a hold of one high and deep out to right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And that misses 2-2. And Seager had another solid year in 2015.
You're right.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Number 65 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna giving chase. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And the run is in to score from third. And he is in there. James McCann will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Steven Souza will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over. Adam Eaton comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Iwakuma gets the sign. 2-2 on its way home. Hit hard towards the hole, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Marcell Ozuna.
Shot back up the middle. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Josh Fernandez digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Wilson Ramos will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And remember here, you've got a base open at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And the count will be full. Second and third here, 1 man out. In the air to right center. Blackman's after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-4 ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Ready now, Starlin Castro. He drew a walk his first time up. Hit well on the ground to first. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Nori Aoki will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, one of the reasons he's not pitching well is because he's only thrown a first pitch strike about 50% of the time. That's not a good enough percentage to get ahead of hitters.
Fastball called for strike two. Iwakuma a look to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Well, he needs to finish this inning just to be eligible for the win, but it's really been a struggle.
Souza is there, and that ends the inning. Cesar Hernandez will get things going here in the Mariners' sixth as he'll step in to lead off the inning. The third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. Glove by Castro. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting,
Ketel Marte ready for another at bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. 2 down. Walter Chen stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Right side hit hard. Castro's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jed Lowry will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Hector Neris will come on now as he'll start out the bottom. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting,
Jose Iglesias will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
And I'll tell you what, he's keeping himself pretty composed for a guy that's seen that strike zone keep shrinking on him.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. First and second here with nobody out. Too high. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Marcell Ozuna stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Rips this one to first, and he's safe. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Josh Fernandez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And that is into right field. A base hit. 1 run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. So striding in, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Blackman is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The relay throw, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. So stepping in, Justin Bour, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Charlie Furbush.
Now pitching for
chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Trying to hold the lead. And it's quickly 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Charlie Blackmon is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. There's a line drive that'll be over the head of Iglesias and on into left center field for a base hit. Steve Pearce strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And the runner back easily. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Runners on the move for second. Hit to short. Iglesias is up with it, and he is in there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Kyle Seager takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Up top, it's 2-0.
You can tell now in his 4th inning of work out of the bullpen, he's looking a little gassed.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now a 9-7 contest. Number 65 steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And there he goes toward second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. James McCann will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the... Starlin Castro steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Hit hard to short. Marte fields it cleanly. A quick out number 1. Nori Aoki will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. In the air now, out to left. Moving under it, Chen. Oh, and he whiffs on it. And he'll get in there safely. So a runner at first now with one away. And standing in is the third baseman, Jed Lowry. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Adam Eaton gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the runner from second is in to score. In to score is the runner from first, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Marcell Ozuna digs in now after lining out in his last try. Out in front of it, strike one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Chopped in front of home plate. In to score is the runner from third. Throw too late. And how about that? It's an infield single, and it gives him the lead. Boy, oh boy. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 3 runs already home here. He's running towards second. Lifted in the air out to right. Souza over to his left, and that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Steven Souza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Number 51 will be the new pitcher. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Cesar Hernandez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Ketel Marte. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hits this one hard the other way. On to first, and there are 2 down. So a big moment here, and standing in, Walter Chen, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. First offering on its way. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Aoki over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. Belted high in the air out to left. Chen going back on it at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Striding in once again, Justin Bohr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Marte comes up with it. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now. Starlin Castro stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Adam Warren.
For the Mariners, number 43, Adam Warren.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Charlie Blackmon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Aoki has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Steve Pierce strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Brad Miller will pinch hit here.
13, Brad Miller.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Lowry is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Kyle Seager gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Beaten into the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make